What's up, everybody? I'm Hannah Archuleta.
I'm Harold Johnson.
And I'm Deangelo Davis.
Are you passionate about performing but have no idea where to start? Do you sometimes feel like you have nowhere to go for some midweek entertainment? Then look no further than the Replay Lounge on Max. The bar hosts a weekly open mic night, giving bands and solo artists the chance to play in front of a live audience. Anyone is welcome to join the event, and it takes place from 6 to 9 p.m. Our reporter Helen has more on that later.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Now, Halloween is far from near, but KU has something witchy brewing this year. A play called Sycorax is making its debut right here in Lawrence. Our reporter, Kierra Mitchell, will show you a sneak peek of this Shakespearean adaptation.
And our reporter, Lilly Stewart, has the scoop on a Lawrence athlete who's preparing to don the crimson and blue.
High school track is just kicking off, but one local product is excited to bring her talents to KU.
What set KU apart for me was on my visit getting to talk to Coach Redwine, obviously the track coach here at KU, and I really felt a connection with him, and I felt like KU was the place I was supposed to be.
We have all that and more this week on The Hill.
Struggles that only come knocking at your door if you become vegan. Trust me, I know.
This week, our spotlight story is on KU's Ecumenical Campus Ministries, a gathering place for students and community members to serve, talk, and explore. Our producer, Cain Lever, took a trip there this week to learn about their free veggie lunch.
Really hungry. Veggie lunch has actually been around since the 90s. It started out as a smaller production than what it is today, but just as a way to get free food to students in the Lawrence community. And we serve about 130 to 140 people every Thursday. All the food that we serve is vegan. And today we have chili, brown rice, mashed potatoes, banana bread, and apples and oranges. So I've been involved with Veggie Lunch since June of this year. It's me and a group of volunteers every week that plans the meals out. We go to Just Food, which is the local food pantry. Then Wednesday nights we crack all of the food up and serve it at 11:30 to 1 on Thursday.
I heard about it from Erin, actually. I came here to hang out with her one night, and she was doing work for the Veggie Lunch thing, and so I volunteered, and it was a lot of fun.
It's really wonderful because we have so many volunteers that come out and help me with the preparation. So I really am reliant on the volunteers that show up with their knowledge of how to cook food, how to cook vegan food, how to spice things so it tastes good.
It's really good food. You always meet some cool people.
Try and help out, meet new people, and have a good time, and hang with friends, have good food, and try and contribute a little bit.
Well, we have a lot of students that come because of the location. We're right on campus, so it's really convenient to come just from class and get some food. But we also have quite a few community members that will come out here, and even some hardcore vegans that'll come from out of town because it's free vegan food, which is kind of hard to find sometimes. So I've had people come from Topeka and Kansas City even just to eat lunch, which is really exciting. It's not so much of a job because it is a really enjoyable thing to do.
So, you're vegan, aren't you?
I eat fish and eggs, but it's just so much easier to order vegan most of the time.
I don't know how you do it, because I'm a straight up carnivore.
Save the animals.
Yeah, I know I couldn't do it.
I love ribs too much.
I could not do it.
It's actually not that hard. Honestly, I got a hang of it after a couple months.
Wow. Remember, it's open to everyone, not just vegans. So if you're interested in going next Thursday, be sure to stop by and grab a bite for lunch between 11:30 and 1.
Coming up on The Hill, we'll be giving you all the hottest takes on all the latest headlines, music, and more.
And I took a trip with our producer, Courtney Johnson, and found a great place on Mass Street to enjoy some noodles. Stay tuned.
This episode is sponsored by Ramen Bowls.
Welcome back on the Hill. After all the controversy, charges against Jussie Smollett have been dropped. The Empire actor faced felony charges for allegedly lying about the hate attack that happened in February. Former NBA player Charles Barkley shares his thoughts on the incident with TMZ.
Charles, what do you think about Jussie Smollett?
Negra, mama.
I know you're the man with an opinion on it.
That's crazy, man.
Do you think he skated?
Yeah.
That's too big. That's an understatement.
Like, should this guy be in jail right now?
I don't think he should have went to jail, but it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, right? Do you think he's guilty? I know you've talked about it on the NBA.
I think Muhammad's a little shorter.
I think it's a really bad situation for everybody involved.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There's no winners. We're all losers.
We're all losers in this.
Chuck on the rookie card, Chuck.
I just want to finish up. What was your initial reaction when you realized the charges were dropped against him?
Well, I was disappointed because we put the police in a bad light.
Yeah, and you have all the stuff with the Chicago prosecutor and the mayor. And it's just a lot of confusion.
Thank you.
And I just think like the real victims who obviously it gives a terrible name to.
Those are the losers, the real victims.
Hey, thank you.
Anybody who's gay, who gets beat up, they're the real losers. Or black who gets beat up, they're the real losers.
I hear you on that, dude. Hey,
bye guys.
Thank you for your time, Charles.
Guys, I honestly don't know what to believe anymore about this story.
Oh, Jussie.
I just don't understand who the heck would lie about this. It's just absurd.
It just doesn't add up. But you know what? He's innocent until proven guilty, and right now they're saying he's innocent. So
Crazy. People say Chicago is known for its hot dogs and New York is known for its pizza. But what is St. Louis known for? Well, one man tweeted about the St. Louis secret to ordering bagels. Now, it seems like everyone has St. Louis style for every food they eat. Let's see what other St. Louis food style is like. Someone said, today I introduced my coworkers to the St. Louis PBJ. Another said, nothing reminds me more of the summer than a St. Louis style hot dog.
This idea is genius. Why did I not think of this before?
It looks so good. I love me a good PB&J.
I love bagels.
Bagels in every meal? Why?
You know what? I just like bread.
Why would you not?
Bread, just give me all the bread, give me all the carbs, give me it all.
Yeah, I couldn't do without the bread.
An Instagram video from 3 years ago is coming back to haunt rapper Cardi B. In the video, Cardi admits to drugging and robbing men during her days as a stripper in the Bronx. Fans were quick to respond. One Twitter user says, Bill Cosby and R. Kelly when they heard about Cardi B. Worldstar says, this is terrible, in response to the meme, when dudes wake up after a night with Cardi B. Another tweeted, this drink tastes funny. Oh my Lanta.
That's funny. That's funny.
Cardi. What do you have up your sleeve this time?
You know what? Some people on the Shade Room on Instagram call her Cardi Cosby.
Oh, no.
No response.
This is just a horrible situation. I hope, I don't know.
I wish I wasn't laughing right now. Okay, now.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the top tracks of the week. Number 1, Ariana Grande, 7 Rings. Yet again, she's still holding that chart down.
You know, I don't know what to say. We just need to move on, people. Number 1 needs to be something else for once.
Well, surprisingly, number 5 is Cardi B and Bruno Mars that Please Me.
Love
it seems like that this controversy involving her has not affected her chart dominance at all.
Pretty impressive. Props to her publicist.
Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper as Shallow, and 8, Jonas Brothers Sucker. And number 10, we have Meek Mill and Drake, Going Bad.
Have you guys heard Shallow? That is
I love that song.
Oh, thank you.
Favorite
So
movies
good.
ever.
So good.
You like the movie too?
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
In this week's Worth a Watch, we're giving you action, thrills, and drama. Maybe even all 3 at once. Let's check it out. We're taking it to the theaters with the first movie. It's called A Vigilante. A once abused woman dedicates herself to freeing victims of their domestic abusers while hunting down the husband she must kill to free herself. The movie is inspired by the strength and bravery of real domestic abuse survivors and the amazing obstacles they have to face to get to safety. The thriller of Vigilante is in theaters today. Go check it out.
It can be so very hard to accept that someone who's supposed to love you can brutalize and control you. You start to feel like there's no escape.
I tried to hide from it. Now I'm gonna end it.
And we have another good Netflix series that you can watch in your free time. This week, it's Narcos Mexico. This Netflix series is about the rise of the Guadalajara cartel during the birth of the Mexican drug war in the 1980s. An American DEA agent learns the danger of targeting narcos in Mexico as they unify traffickers in order to build an empire. Narcos Mexico will be coming out with a second season soon.
Yo aquí ando construyendo un imperio.
Agent Camarena, welcome to Guadalajara. Thank you, sir. You've seen the desert. Time to meet the snakes.
Who's that guy? Miguel Felix Gallardo.
The Rockefeller of marijuana.
You gonna bust his ass?
Bass. Ticket to ride, white line highway. Tell all your friends they can go my way to up your nose or through your vein with nothing to gain except killing your brain.
Me voy pa' Colombia.
¿Viste loco?
Oh, el negocio está cambiando y tenemos que cambiar con él.
Big money on the tribe.
Cocaína.
This next movie is one of Netflix's original movies, Juanita. It's about a mother of 3 grown children who is searching for hope and healing on a trip to Paper Moon, Montana. Fed up with the troubles in life and love, she hits the road in search of a fresh start to a new life.
I'm going out. Can you keep her? No. But I ain't been out in 2 days. This is my only night off. Come get your child. I love you. I got to go.
I've been working at this place for 9 years. I got 3 grown kids by 2 deadbeat daddies. But I ain't got time to get down from Blair Underwood in my dreams.
What I need to know is, can you fund me $50?
What?
I was thinking that I might take a little trip.
You just gonna get on a bus and don't know where you're going?
There's got to be something out there for me.
I'd like a ticket to Butte.
I believe it's pronounced Butte.
Oh. Could I please have some fried eggs and hash browns?
Our menu doesn't include that.
That might be the problem right there. I mean, it's the only place for miles. Y'all should have lines out the door.
That's what I'm talking about. God, sweet music.
Why don't I lend you an apron?
Go spread the word. Black lady cooking at the diner.
Netflix has some really good Netflix originals
all of
rolling
those
out.
sound good.
I am
Absolutely.
so excited to see what they have in the store for the future.
Oh yes, especially with them freeing up space now that Marvel's not going to be part of their lineup anymore. They have a lot more room for.
They gotta
some more
hustle.
originals.
That's all I'm saying.
Now I'll need a meal after all those movies and shows. So let's see what's on the menu this week with Courtney and Hannah on Best Bite.
Hey guys, it's Courtney.
What's up guys, it's Hannah here.
And we're back with another episode of Best Bite. And today we're at
Ramen Bowls. We're so excited to be here. Courtney, where is this located?
It's located on 9th and Mass in downtown Lawrence. Basically, this restaurant has a lot of like fundamentally Japanese inspired food. And it was inspired by Hawaii because the owners, Tim and Chantel, they actually lived in Hawaii, and then they came back to Lawrence, and now they have this beautiful restaurant, and we're about to try this beautiful food.
We have a lot of options today. These are the mushroom tacos. I have the goddess bowl, and then what do you have, Courtney?
The wonton?
The wonton bowl.
Yeah, and they have some other cool things like these cool drinks.
I love these. Kids love these drinks. You actually push it down, and a marble is inserted into the drink, and it kind of carbonates it, and it's so fun. They have some really good flavors. These are called ramunes, and they're awesome.
Cool thing about the restaurant, they also make their own noodles.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us a little bit about the noodles?
Yeah, so their noodles, actually, they make 2 types of noodles in-house, and they are incredible. And if you want a different type of noodle, so there's 4 types of noodles that Ramen Bowls has, and if you don't like one, you can always switch it out for another. Any ramen can come in so many different ways, so that's one of my favorite parts about Ramen Bowls.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to dig in.
I am ready. I'm excited about this. Cheers.
Guys, pause. I didn't know a mushroom taco could be this good. What would you rate it though?
Oh, this is my favorite taco in town, so a 10.
A 10?
This is a 10. Maybe an 11.
This is my first time having this, and I'm actually gonna give this taco a 10 because I've never had a mushroom taco before.
What?
And this is amazing.
A meat lover.
So now me and Hannah are about to try our bowls. I have the wonton noodle bowl. What do you have?
I have the goddess. Look at all these greens in here. I got it with tofu. I'm so excited about this.
Mine was actually a surprise for me, so I was just like, give me something and I'm gonna try it.
You
so
really can't
I'm
go
excited.
wrong with anything. So
I'm excited.
we're gonna dive right in here. There's so much to try, so you can't necessarily get it all in one bite.
So what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's a tough one. This one and their chicken pad thai ramen, which I substitute with tofu. Those are my 2 favorites. I think this one's a 9, that one's a 10. How about you?
I think this one is, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. Alright guys, so come to Ramen Bowls. It's located on 9th and Mass in downtown Lawrence. Just guys, come check it out. It's a great place.
Such a fun environment.
How did it taste?
So good. Have y'all been to Ramen Bowls?
No, I've never been.
Oh,
It
my
looks
gosh.
good.
We are taking a trip. Their menu is
I'm holding you to
insane.
that, Courtney. I'm holding
oh my
you
gosh,
to that.
best
And you too,
food.
Courtney. I'm holding you to that too. So stay tuned. After the break, we have more in store for you on the Hill.
This episode is sponsored by Ramen Bowls.
Lawrence is filled with people with a passion for performing, and a local bar is giving them the chance to get on stage and show off their talent every single week. Our reporter Helen Luna tells us more about Lawrence's weekly open mic night.
Most concerts and shows take place on weekends, but the Replay Lounge hosts its open mic night every Wednesday night. The event is hosted by Tyler Gregory, who created the event as a way to bring the community together using music.
There's a few other open mics and jams going on in town. And there's a really good community of folks just kind of going to each one of them and sharing songs, and yeah, it's just really nice.
People are able to buy drinks and socialize for a few minutes while setup takes place. They can either sit inside the dark, edgy bar where rock posters line the walls, or they can sit outside and sit by the stage while waiting to watch the performers. Anyone is welcome to get on stage. A sign-up sheet makes its way around before the event begins. And when everyone has had the chance to sign up, the night begins.
Okay, sounds great. Hi there. It's good to be back at the Replay, especially out here in this great weather. I'm Hunter. I'm going to play a few songs for you, so hope you enjoy.
Tyler introduces each person before they get on stage. Then one by one, they begin to perform. with some performing music they wrote themselves.
So next two, I'll do a couple that I wrote. Next one's called Brothers and Me.
The environment is casual and people can come and go as they please. They can also carry on with conversations throughout performances. It's simply a chance for local musicians to express themselves in front of an audience. And for others, it's time to relax while getting some entertainment. Anyone is welcome to watch the performers, but a cover charge is due on occasion. If you or anyone else you know is interested in performing in front of a live audience, make sure to stop by the Replay Lounge. For On the Hill, I'm Helen.
That's the Wolf on Hunter. Thank you very much, Replay.
The next open mic night will be on Wednesday, April 3rd. For more information about the event, you can visit the Replay Lounge's website at replaylounge.com.
Halloween may be long gone, but witches are still present on the KU campus. One play the theater school is putting on is stirring up some excitement. Our reporter Kierra Mitchell shows you a behind-the-scenes look at this dramatic adaptation.
KU's play called Sycorax is a pretty big deal. Playwright Susan Gale Todd from Texas wrote this prequel to Shakespeare's The Tempest. This is only the third time the play has ever been performed and the first time ever in Kansas. Theater professor Dr. Jane Barnett says her research led her to find this play, and immediately her intrigue and excitement grew.
One of the witches that I wanted to write about more than any witch ever was Sycorax. And Sycorax is mentioned in The Tempest by William Shakespeare, but she is already dead when the play begins. And so a lot of people have imagined who is Sycorax, but this is the first play that I've discovered that was actually dedicated to the story of what Sycorax was doing before The Tempest began.
The lead role in this production is KU graduate student Alicia Griffin. She says Dr. Burnett really encouraged her to audition, though she wasn't sure which role she might be cast in.
Dr. Barnett is my mentor, and so she's been kind of like dropping hints ever since she read the script and said she's going to propose it for the season. And she's like, I know this really great play, and I think you should audition when it comes out.
After seeing the cast list, Griffin says she was thrilled to have gotten her first lead role. This is also only her second play ever. She says being part of a play is hard work and can take months of preparation. But she enjoys that the cast becomes a family and rehearsing becomes fun.
So what excites me about theater is that it's sort of the magic of bringing people together and we can have a conversation. So whether you love or hate the play, the fact that you'll be able to have a conversation with someone about it and maybe discover something about yourself or about the world that you didn't already know, I think is really powerful. And I'm looking forward to hearing what people have to say after seeing it.
The play definitely gives people a lot to talk about, but it contains a trigger warning for mature content and it's not appropriate for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Kierra Mitchell, On the Hill.
The show opens tonight at 7:30 in the Inge Theater at Murphy Hall. If you can't make it today, the play will run through April 4th. I'll see you there.
KU Athletics has recruited a lot of local talent this year. On the Hill reporter Lilly Stewart tells us who the Jayhawks just landed to boost an already impressive track and field roster.
Lawrence High senior Evan Serrate claims she did not know she was fast until last year.
Last year, after we won state as a team and I won state in the 800, I was like, I should really start looking like as this is something that I'm going to continue doing.
The state champion in the 400 and 800 knew she wanted to stay close to home, which helped her out during the recruiting process. She took official visits to KU, K-State, Emporia State, and Pittsburgh State before deciding on KU.
What set KU apart for me was on my visit getting to talk to Coach Redwine, obviously the track coach here at KU, and I really felt a connection with him, and I felt like KU was the place I was supposed to be.
Serrate first started running when she was in 7th grade at South Middle School. She never had ambitions to be a track superstar. Instead, her greatest love was with soccer.
I definitely haven't been as deeply involved in track just because I've done so many other sports. I definitely didn't try and specialize in track.
The multi-sport athlete credits her involvement in basketball, soccer, and cross country for what she's able to produce on the track.
You know, she's on that state championship track team from last spring. She helped us get to the state tournament her sophomore year. And so I think she's been a huge part of transforming female athletics here at Lawrence High.
Sarade is excited to be staying so close to home because she knows the Lawrence High community will continue to support her. I'm Lilly Stewart, and I'll see you next week on the court.
Evan competes at Lawrence High tonight in the 400, 800, and 4x400 meter relay. If you hurry over, you could catch a glimpse of the future Jayhawk.
That's very exciting, guys.
Yeah, it seems cool.
Now, I'll tell you what's even cooler, though. I heard that you're part of Sycorax, sir.
Actually, it is true.
So
I am.
Excited. I
am
can't
in Sycorax,
wait.
so buy your tickets.
Yeah,
and we'll take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll show you how to keep up with On the Hill. Stay tuned.
This episode is sponsored by Ramen Bowls. That's all we got for you today. To view our stories again or to share them with your friends, visit our YouTube channel.
And be sure to tune in next week for another episode.
Thanks for joining us on The Hill.